Yo, this is Hot Takes with Papez.
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 Let's see what the boys got to say today.
Bro, let's get it. Yo, people. Welcome back to another episode of Hot Takes with Papez. Boom. You see the boy. We got a very special guest with us today. Yes, my bro. Please tell the people your name and what you do.
Master S Blast, the best blast your chest, rude boy.
Boom.
Yeah, I'm a rapper. I rap. I make good music. I'm an artist. Let me call it that. I'm an artist.
Yeah.
Know them with it.
So how long you been doing music? Let's just get into the basic
Bro,
question.
it's crazy because you know what? From about 20 years ago, yeah, I made my first track probably about 20 years ago.
Yeah.
I went through different levels and stages with music. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like there was a point I weren't really pushing it. Like I was pushing a lot of other people's music to start with, and then after that, branched into like I was in part of a collective.
Okay.
We dropped a tape probably just over 10 years ago now. Do you get what I'm saying? Big up Spirit Gang, Nubian House. Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
Versatile Records. But yeah, like then after all of that, I branched into my own single stuff because we dropped a couple tapes together.
Mm-hmm.
Dropped into my own like solo music, and I've been a solo artist for probably good space of 9 years. Do you know what I'm saying?
Right, that's that. Yeah, so you've been in there for a long time doing the damn thing.
Bro, it's
Yeah.
documented. It's documented.
Nah, I hear
still.
that. So, what's the driving force behind your passion?
Do you know what? I just want to put my message out there more than anything else. Yeah, It's straight message. Yeah, straight message. Like, and the thing is, like, I sit down and it was always an outlet for me. Like, I never did it out of a one where I was trying to be, I guess, successful with rap. Like, I just wanted people to hear my message, hear my style, and at the same time leave something here that once I'm gone, obviously, say touch wood, there's some wood over there, no homo. But at the same time,
No faults.
but at the same time, I just wanted to give authentic sounds to people and see how far it could go, because I talk about a lot of things that people feel, but they don't want to actually talk about.
I hear
And
that.
it's like, all right, cool, fuck it. If you want to listen to it, you can listen to it and be like, all right, cool.
Yeah.
All right, you feel it. Do you know what I'm saying? Music that's felt, empathy music. You get what I'm saying?
I love that still. Yeah, your style's definitely like. What would you say that your style is though? Like, it's a definitely like an old school style of rap, like, which I love as well. It's like very underground, very old school. But obviously, for the people that don't know and are gonna find out after this, what would you consider your style as, or what would you class it as, if you class it as any style?
My style is so authentic, and there's an interview. Do you know what? I'm gonna say this, yeah. Big up Papez, by the way, every time.
Come on, bro.
But my style, yeah, is so, I say it's unique, yeah. And there's an interview that stays in my head rent free, yeah. ODB, well, not even an interview, but on that tape, the 36 Chambers, yeah. And Method Man's like, all right, cool. His name is Old Dirty Bastard because there's no father to his style. I was deep in it, and I don't think there's a father to my style. I like meaningful music, heartfelt music, emotive music that people feel when they don't want to necessarily talk about. But with regards to my style, I find it really hard to pinpoint it down to where I would put myself. I'd put myself in mellow music, mellow, meaningful music. Do you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it is bar-y. I do love a big bar. Like, my influences do come from a lot of, like, lyrical people. Do you know what I'm saying?
I can't lie, bro. Like, that's a proper, powerful, profound explanation that you even gave. Do you get it, like, already? So like, I like that explanation as well, because obviously, yeah, it's in a class of its own in a sense, but that you definitely worded that perfectly.
But
still.
it's hard though. The reason why it's hard is because people always ask me, who are your influences? Do you know what I'm saying? And it's like, don't get me wrong, I listen to good music and that's it. Fuck it, it don't matter. Like, I've got friends that are my inspiration. Do you get what I'm saying? Even Papez is one of my inspirations. He's got his own style, his own. Do you get what I'm saying? The way that he's put together. I like that about an artist. You can be yourself. Do you know what I mean?
100.
When you can be yourself and express yourself, I'm like, yeah, I fuck with that, because at least that's that person. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
100%.
100%.
I agree with that still. I love that still.
Mad
What's
thing.
your favorite part of the creative process? Because I know as artists, everyone has their thing. Do you know what I mean? That excites them the most.
My favourite part, yeah, but you know what? I'll be honest, I'm self-made, self-paid from all this, all of that.
Come on.
It's hard to tell you what my favourite part is. I love the whole thing. The problem is, I feel like I want to balance everything, and I want to do everything. I want my fingers in all pies.
Yeah.
When it comes to my artwork, I design it myself. When it comes to what I'm wearing,
Yeah,
design it
independence,
myself.
big
I
up,
say that,
bro.
but Do you know what I'm saying? It's all about, all right, what do I feel like? When I dropped the CDs, I was like, yeah, no one don't sell CDs no more. But back in the day, we used to go, matter, we went to the Cavern Records, big up Wolf from Stowe,
100.
bought CDs with Mumsy, do you get what I'm saying? Had a booklet, and you're like, all right, cool,
Yeah.
you get me, read
Yeah.
through a bit, and you get me, they might have lyrics in there, might give you just descriptions of the songs. But the whole old school process of it all, I guess making music, I've got a love for it because I've always come from like organic studios. So like I have been to big studios and whatever, but I don't necessarily feel like my calling is there. It always has to be quite, I say organic. Like
Organic,
I can go,
homemade.
yeah,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah,
like,
yeah.
And it's not even just my house, like whatever, like people setups, whatever. Don't get me wrong, when it comes to mixing or whatever, it's a slightly different story.
Yeah.
But I like the fact that I do a lot of my stuff myself. So even when it comes to like, I built a studio in my house. Do you know what I mean? And it's like,
Hard.
I love the fact that I look at that and I'm like, yeah, motherfucker, sound
Yeah,
padded
of
up
course,
in
yeah,
there.
yeah, no, of
Do you know what
course,
I
of
mean?
course.
And I'm like, it sounds good. And I'm like, I do like that creative part of the process.
Yeah.
I feel like it can be a bit laborious when it comes to like promotion. Like, and it is a bit hard, and you have to now think as time goes on and the internet evolves.
Yeah.
You have to now think outside the box
100%.
and be like, all right, cool. What works now? What's gonna hit? What's not gonna hit? And it's just like you just take risks.
Yeah.
I ain't got no manager. Do you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
And I'm happy to live that way. Do you know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
organize my shows myself.
Everything.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Self-made,
So,
independent. So on that note, do you think as independent artists or just artists in general, definitely underground and independent artists, do you feel like the algorithm is our enemy?
That's a good question.
Do you know what I
Do you
mean?
know what? It can be. And do you know why? It's a funny one because yes and no. It can be because if you do not sound like Central C or M24 or like specific artists that are out there with a specific sound or Digger or like if you don't sound like the core, the UK's following, it kind of shuts you out a bit.
Yeah.
I do find that I have to force myself through the door, like even when it comes to shows and with my originality, like I do pick up a core fan base from all the shows I've done.
Yeah.
But the algorithm, to put it like that, I guess it's like, I guess if you put enough money behind it, money talks, yeah? And it's like, you still might not get the same love that they would get, but I put it down to human perception as opposed to the algorithm because they're the people that feed into it.
I hear it.
100.
Yeah, because I feel like, touching on that point, I honestly feel like the algorithm, like you said, it has its pros and its cons, but I just feel like, especially for like underground artists, people that haven't got budget, people that are doing it out of their own pocket for their own self, I just feel like it just causes so much burnout, bro. And it turns you into like a content creator more than an artist.
Yeah,
Do you understand? Because you have to do everything. Yeah, literally. So I hear the take on that as well. Do you get? So what would you change if you could in like your creative field? What's one thing you would change if you could?
It's a funny thing because, you know, I could turn around and be like, all right, leave my marketing to somewhere else, to someone else or a team or whatever. But then the problem is you have to do content creation. So like, I'll be honest, I don't necessarily like that part. I like to just drop and enjoy it. But I understand nowadays in this generation, everyone wants to see you, innit? Everyone wants to
100%.
see you and you need to be in people's faces.
Yeah.
I would actually change, I guess, the environmental factor of people being so, I don't know, what's the word I'm going to look for? And don't take this in the wrong way. But it being so about instant gratification. And it's like,
Most definitely.
music should always be timeless. The maddest thing is, there's people, including myself, that still bang Tupac to this day. I ain't seen no content from Tupac in the last 20-something years.
Yeah.
Real, nearly 30 years he died. Do you know what I'm saying? I ain't seen no content from certain people. And when you think about it, even like, I say like Method Man and all of that, yeah. Girls, yeah, they will love him because of his looks. But apart from that, from that, like, you're not checking in. Oh my God, what's Method Man doing?
Yeah.
Like, I could tell you, yeah, because I like music.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got a clothing brand which is linked to the gym and stuff.
Yeah.
But at the same time, unless you're like, I say a core follower and have an understanding of that part of it, like, I just feel like it's a lot of work for the independents to do.
Yeah,
And what people
most
don't
definitely.
realise, yeah, is the fact that when you go to labels now, yeah,
That's all right. It's all right.
but when you go to labels and stuff, they take all this money, they'll give you an advance, you got to recoup a lot of money, but it's like, at that point, it's like, all right, they can give you stuff on a conveyor belt
Yeah,
because
facts, bro.
they're paid
The
to
machine,
do so.
bro.
We just love what we do. Do you get what I'm
facts.
saying? And it's
Yeah.
like it takes the love out of it when we do all of this stuff, and it's like to be the next whoever. Do you know what I'm saying? You have to do that level of groundwork, but. Your favorite artist from back in the day never had to do it, but they just got paid to be put in the right places.
100%.
And money sold and was worth a lot more money back then.
Yeah.
Like we're doing all of this for what? 0.00007 pence a stream on Spotify.
I fully hear you.
Do you get what I'm trying
you're
to
talking,
say?
You're talking heavy.
It's
I love
the
it,
truth.
bro. You're talking
It's the
heavy, though. I
truth.
love it.
It's the
I
truth.
love it because this is like the passion of an independent artist out here. Because even saying that, it's like what you're talking about in the work that had to be put in. That was like back in the day, it was raw work.
Yeah.
Raw work, and you loved to do it. Now you get a burnout because you think, why do I have to do all of this stuff? Do you understand?
Bro.
So I fully understand. I fully hear you.
And the killer is as well, this is what I'm saying. Obviously, different people have different setups. Big up my team every time, my self-devised team, and I'll say that. Because no one put me in places with people. I had to do negotiations, work on things or whatever. But big up my team. But I do things where it's beneficial to everyone involved.
Yeah.
And at the same time, it's like people do turn around. People are spending all £70 on the mixer master.
Yeah.
They're spending £150 on the mixer master. They're spending £200, $250 on the mixer master.
yeah.
That's not even to do the video. That's not even to do the promotion. That's not to do nothing else.
Yeah, it's techie. It's
Nah,
definitely techie.
People
bro.
don't understand how much we put in. So,
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah.
people don't understand how much we put into this
Yeah.
for our craft because we love it, and we don't want to turn around and be like, oh, we hate our passion because at the end of the day, it's taken so much effort.
100%.
And sometimes I guess the algorithm, going back to your point, the algorithm does hide certain people if it's not what the status quo wants.
100%.
But it's out of the love, innit?
Yeah,
Do you know
bro,
what I mean?
you're talking heavy. I love it, bro. I'm glad that we're having this conversation, bro. So let's switch up a little bit. If you could get rid of one trend, what would it be?
Bro, that's a good question. You know, once I get rid of one
Yeah,
trend,
bro.
Right, but what's that though? Because it depends. It depends because I guess I've said instant gratification. I guess that is
Okay.
a type of
Yeah,
trend.
that is.
But then at the same time, I'm like trying to think deeper into it. Could I have a bit of more information as to what you're looking for?
Okay, well, mine would be Crocs.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
something like that. But what you said, facts, instant gratification, 100%. But I'm saying mine would be Crocs. I can't stand the shit. I can't stand it, bro. I can't. It is what it is. That's just me, innit? Obviously,
hear it.
cook me in the comments if you want. I'll cook you back. You get it? This is hot takes. It's a hot take. You get it? Big man
I
thing.
hear
That's
that they're
my thing.
comfortable
Yeah,
though.
yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. But I
So that everyone keeps saying to me, and I just feel like, come on, man them wise, man them. It's more man them, innit? I think no, don't come to me with that. You get it? I've heard bare man tell me that, but yeah. So that's the example. I would say that.
And I'm gonna feed into that here. Do you know what? People say that they're comfortable. I can't get down with the trend myself. Listen, I know they want to say Kanye is cancelled and all of that. I'm still rocking my Yeezys. You know what I'm saying? Because they're comfortable. Those are some comfortable crepes.
You know what?
But,
When you get to a certain age, it's about comfortability. You get it? So I
bro.
do slightly get it, but I don't.
They look like funky pods, but at the
Yeah.
same time, yeah, it's love. On the basis of a trend, I don't know. I guess skinny jeans are already on their way out. Don't
hear
really
it.
like that. And
Okay.
oh man,
You only
like,
one.
look,
You only need one.
yeah,
You only need one.
that's
So
it,
skinny
that's it,
jeans,
man.
cool.
Skinny jeans, man. Still, like, you
Yeah.
can't be rocking. And the ones with all the holes and
Okay,
the mirrors,
okay,
and man
yeah.
got the tats on. Allow it, man. Allow it, please.
I hear it. I hear
Be
it.
yourself.
Nah, I hear
Levi's
it.
all day. Do you know
Yeah,
what
I hear
mean?
it. I hear it. So I was a Levi man from early as well.
Levi
like,
shot
yeah.
me for a feature on that. Still, you know?
What is a childhood game that you played outside back in the day that you loved? Like that was cold, like a sick childhood game, bro. When we were really outside, you get it?
Hot take. Bro, I've knocked down Ginger, fam.
bro?
And
100.
you know what, yeah? Big up the man them as well, yeah? Flipping.
That was
Us,
so
man,
entertaining.
There was certain times, yeah, bro, we used to, we did the whole knockdown Ginger, that was cool. When we took it to another level where it was like, certain times we knocked the door, get me? It's like, it's Joseph there. You get me? It's Joseph there. People were looking like, no, like, Joseph doesn't live here. It's like, but Joseph told me to come over at 3:30 p.m. Do you know what I'm saying?
Man, that's some marauders, bro.
After the doorstep, you know, persons who got their husband come to the door, like, excuse me, like, is everything okay?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, this is Joseph's house. Do you know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
mad, yeah, see, terrorized. I would say
days.
mine was probably like Bulldog and all of that.
Oh,
You get,
yeah,
yeah,
Bulldog,
Bulldog.
yeah, I
But
hear it.
you know what is mad about that as well, about the knockdown ginger thing? People call it something else, madly,
Yeah,
bro. And I
they
don't,
got some funky
funky
name.
name for it. And I'm thinking, what, bro? Because when people say, I've said knockdown ginger, like, and then I've been around people, they're like, what? What the fuck's that?
Yeah, nigga, I can't remember what it is. It's
Yeah,
like Perry Up Scott or
It's
something.
something like that. I'm thinking, yeah, that's wild. I mean, I guess it's an area thing. Everyone calls things
Bruv,
different things.
But
You
I'm
get?
like, how far can it travel? Because you know
I
what?
mean, it
yeah?
travels, bro.
Bruv, like lockdown ginger.
Yeah,
as far
yeah,
as I
that-
know,
yeah,
man.
yeah, that
Listen,
was
leave
too-
a comment in the comments, yeah.
Yeah.
If you know about lockdown ginger and
Yeah.
used to play it.
Yeah,
No
facts.
shade.
I know,
No shade.
I know. Everyone used to play that because we were outside. We had to be outside, so
Yeah.
that's why I asked that question.
Come
Because
on.
it's about like back in the day when we really enjoyed being outside and
Yeah.
what we used to have to do in order to like be outside and make fun for ourselves. So we're like, alright, cool. We're allowed to even go out. Cool. We're out.
Yeah.
We're thinking, what can we do? This is
Yeah,
how all
you
these games got
daytime,
invented. You know what I'm trying to say?
You got daytime until the
Until
sun
the
is
sun's-
setting.
yeah, facts.
Yeah,
You
do you
have
get
to
what I'm
be
saying?
in,
Make the
100%.
most of it. So you might play 3-4 of them. So
Yeah.
you had a bulldog, runners. Do you get what I'm saying? You had all these
100%.
different things.
Yeah.
Not down ginger. You could capitalize and do in your day. Then play some
Yeah.
football with
Yeah,
the man.
facts,
Do
facts,
you know what I'm saying?
facts. Yeah, it was good times,
Trust
times,
me.
most definitely. So before we go, just leave the world with a message.
Remember, at all times, you are blessed. That's the first one, yeah? At all times, you're blessed, too blessed to be stressed, yeah? Singles out now, but forget that for a sec. And also, at the end of the day, it's like, be yourself at all times. It don't matter, like, you will always find your following. I'm a firm believer in the fact, yeah, that, like, even if your immediate circle, not your immediate circle, but your vicinity doesn't necessarily gravitate towards what you do, there is always a market somewhere for that. And I'll put that, and I'll even apply it to like even with relationships and like feelings and stuff like that. So I'll put it down to even relationships that you might feel like you're not enough, and that still goes back to the point. You might feel like you're not enough, but at the same time, in the whole UK where you might have 65 million people, you're gonna find at least 1,000 people or 10,000 people that gravitate towards you, and then you've got the rest of the world. So at the end of the day, don't give up on what you feel and your passions, projects, and all of this stuff because you feel like no one's really listening. It's always about finding your core fan base, core audience, and the people that will support what you do. Do you know what I'm saying? So always keep your head up on that front.
Hey, big message to the people. Thanks for being on there, my bro. Appreciate you, bro. You dropped so many gems. You're talking heavy. Yeah. Stole. Do you get me? Stole, do you get me?
Big up Stole,
Yeah.
big up the mill.
Come
do you know
on,
what I'm
bro.
saying?
Yeah.
All day, but
This is
That's
Hot
it.
Takes with Papez.
Yeah.
Let's get it.
every time Master S Blast the best.
Boom.